The idea that you try to time purchases based on what you think business is going to do in the next year is the greatest mistake because it's always uncertain. We try to price. We don't try to time at all. This Warren Buffett quote highlights his investment philosophy, which is focused on value investing rather than attempting to time the market. In this quote, Buffett is cautioning against the idea of trying to predict the future direction of the stock market. Instead, he emphasizes the importance of focusing on the intrinsic value of a company and using that to determine whether a stock is undervalued or overvalued. Buffett's investment approach is based on the idea that the stock market is often irrational in the short term, with prices being driven by emotions and short-term speculation rather than the underlying value of a company. He believes that over the long term, the stock market tends to reflect the true value of businesses, and that by investing in undervalued companies with strong fundamentals, investors can achieve superior returns. The key to Buffett's investment approach is the concept of pricing rather than timing. Pricing involves analyzing a company's financials, its competitive position in the market, and its growth prospects to determine its intrinsic value. If the current market price of a stock is significantly below its intrinsic value, Buffett sees it as an opportunity to buy at a discount. If the market price is significantly above the intrinsic value, he sees it as overpriced and a potential candidate for selling. This approach is in contrast to the idea of timing the market, which involves trying to predict short-term movements in the stock market based on factors such as macroeconomic trends, political events, or company-specific news. Timing the market is difficult, if not impossible, because so many variables are involved and it is difficult to predict how investors will react to different events. In Buffett's view, trying to time the market is a mistake because it is always uncertain. Instead, he advocates for focusing on the fundamentals of individual companies and using that information to make informed decisions about when to buy or sell. By doing so, investors can avoid the pitfalls of short-term market fluctuations and achieve long-term success in the stock market. In conclusion, Warren Buffett's quote emphasizes the importance of focusing on the intrinsic value of a company and using that to determine whether a stock is undervalued or overvalued. Rather than trying to time the market based on short-term predictions, Buffett believes in the power of long-term investing and the importance of staying true to a disciplined investment approach. By following these principles, investors can achieve success in the stock market over the long term.